On a cold and windy day, this is Merlin Olsen Field at Romney Stadium in picturesque Logan, Utah. And here come the Aggies. We have a pivotal Mountain West matchup today. Colorado State visits Utah State, both teams having excellent seasons. In the Mountain Division of the new-look Mountain West, Utah State is still tied with Boise State. The division winner plays in the first-ever league title game on CBS, December 7th. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Logan, Utah. Great to have you with us. Dave Ryan alongside Adam Archuleta, former first-round draft pick of the St. Louis Rams, and partner Capri Bibbs is playing like a future NFL running back right now. Spectacular. 312 rushing yards against Nevada a couple weeks back, a new school record.
Yeah, and Jim McElwain has been desperately searching for that game breaker in his offense, and I think now as we hit November, he has found his guy. Capri Bibbs has developed a great patience, a great knack for finding the running lanes in Dave Baldwin's zone blocking scheme. Not just a game breaker, but at 205 pounds, he will dish out punishment, get the tough yards when you ask him to, and you want to be an all-around back, Dave. You got to be able to be a finisher. 25 touchdowns this season. He has a knack for being able to find the end zone. So look, this offense has found itself. But this is the best defense in the Mountain West we're talking about in the Utah State Aggies.
You're a defensive guy. You'll love the matchup. The Aggies' top rushing defense in the Mountain West. Only 2 running backs all year have run for more than 100 yards, and a freak athlete off the edge in Kyler Fackrell.
And this front seven, they've got size and speed. And I want to use the eye vision from the new LG G2 to highlight their freak, Kyler Fackrell, off of the edge, outside linebacker. Watch the awareness and pass coverage. Gets over the top, sees the pick, and then jumps the pass. Has great hands, gets the interception. Now, this isn't just a straight line deal. That's not JoJo Natson, number 9, on the offensive side of the ball. He's got the moves, the size, the speed, the combination. This defense, not only Kyler Fackrell, but they've got great athletes all over this front seven.
Fackrell Arch leads the defense. Daryl Garrettson, true freshman quarterback, leads the offense, replacing the injured Chucky Keaton. He's been great. Evan Washburn has more on that.
Well, Dave, since taking over the starting job 5 weeks ago, Daryl Garrettson has provided stability for an offense that was reeling after the loss of Keaton. And take a look at the numbers for Garrettson after his first 3 starts in comparison to those of Keaton after his first 3 games back in 2010. More yards, more touchdowns, nearly the same completion percentage, and a 3-0 record. And guys, the vets on this team, they've rallied around Garrettson. After the first series of his first career start against New Mexico, a senior offensive lineman came to the sideline, went up to head coach Matt Wells and said, "Coach, you made the right call. Number 6, that kid's got it."
Having the coaches and players tell us they love his moxie and confidence, and it is windy here today. And Logan, look at the light tower. 18 miles an hour plus. It'll gust right across the field and will affect the passing and kicking games for sure here. We may see winds as high as 25 today. Time now for the opening kickoff, brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. Utah State has won the toss. They held the fur. And Colorado State and Thomas Kaufman to receive and begin our game here today. It's a touchback. Checking the Sonic quarterback profile, Arch. CSU led by junior quarterback Garrett Grayson from the Seattle area. Tied a career best 3 first-half TDs in that Ram win over New Mexico last week.
And has really come a long way, not just from last season to this season, but we had him in the first game of the year against the Colorado Buffaloes. A much different quarterback. You look at him playing with a tremendous amount of confidence and has a great command of this offense.
Here's first down. Big first carry. Looks for room. Brian Sweet makes the tackle defensively from his safety spot. As we talked about, Capri Bibbs steamrolling opponents this year. School record 6 touchdown runs last week against New Mexico. An incredible season, including 2 of the top 3 single-game rushing efforts in CSU history. Up front, Wes Richburg, multiple all-Mountain West pick, told us last night how important winning today would be for CSU. Make them bowl eligible for the first time since 2008. Play fake, and Grayson is throwing. Kevon Cartwright, intended receiver. The tight end overthrown and incomplete. Up front, Connor Williams, defensive end, Utah State, returning from a foot injury to become one of the top threats off the edge. Linebackers loaded with talent. Had a nice meeting yesterday with Zach Vigil. He told us he and the Yankee defense very aware of Capri Bibbs and his numbers. Secondary features Nevin Lawson, a pick in Utah State's last game at UNLV. Team best 4th of the year and 6th of his career. Third down for Grayson. Crockett Gilmore, sticks route, makes the catch at the 36, and the Chains move. Gain of 10, first down Colorado State.
This offense isn't just about Capri Bibbs. Crockett Gilmore, you're going to watch him working against the linebacker right there, number 41, Nick Vigil. Little option route. Garrett Grayson with great time, able to wait for his big tight end to clear and hits him in stride.
Lots of time. Drag round. That's intercepted. The pick made by Zach Vigil. The junior from Clearfield, Utah, has his first interception of the year on the deflection, and the Aggies take over.
This is a great job by this defense. Grayson is trying to hit his outlet receiver, his third read. Very beautiful job of Kyler Fackrell, the outside linebacker in pass coverage, to get his hand up there. And a hustle by Vigil to come down with the interception. Great start right now for the Aggies on defense, setting up this offense on the 36-yard line.
And the true freshman, Darrell Garrettson, haven't told about his excellent season. Over center, play fake. Barrett's coming, and Barrett's got him. Shaquille Barrett off the edge with a big sack for Colorado State. 11.5 sacks on the season for the big guy from Baltimore, the senior at 6'2", 250.
This is the guy right there, Shaquille Barrett on the edge, having a tremendous season. And right there, working against the right tackle, Eric Schultz, with just a nice little speed rush. And as we watch this game, they're going to have to find an answer and deal with Shaquille Barrett, who could beat almost every tackle in a one-on-one situation.
Sweet. JoJo Nats forced outside nicely by Colorado State. And Aaron Davis pushes him out of bounds. Sonic quarterback profile for Utah State. It's Darrell Garrettson taking over for the injured Chucky Keaton. Last time we were here, Arch, a career best, 370 yards against Hawaii. That's a freshman record in Aggie history.
You talk to everybody, and even the Colorado State defensive staff, they're not treating him like a freshman. He has a great poise, a great confidence, and really playing like a guy who's been doing this for a couple years.
Third and forever here. Garrettson. Some heat coming. They'll run with Darrell Garrettson. Oh, he slides down in front of Shaquille Bell. And he gets himself to about the 37, close to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 13 for Garrettson. Fourth down, Utah State. This will be a long field goal attempt. Jake Thompson gonna try this from 54. Nope, they're not. It's a fake to Thompson, but whistles first on a pass play. And there's a flag down. It's a false start.
Before the play, false start. Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty, remains fourth down.
How about that? I know they've been working on this play. They probably had this play in the entire season, and so far this year, it's up, we're up. We're going to run this play, and then you get a false start, and you don't even get a chance to run it. So they've wasted an entire.
There's Travis Seafelt, who's a backup defensive lineman late to sprint on the field. Jaron Bencher to the punt now. Joe Hands, the deep end receiver for Colorado State, takes a ram bounce out close to the 15. And CSU gets it back when we return. Underway from picturesque Logan, Utah. No score, CSU and Utah State.
College football on CBS Sports Network is brought to you by Sonic. Get fired up with a Sonic Original or Island Fire Spicy Chicken Sandwich. By Bud Light, it's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. And by the new LG G2. Learning from you. With LG, it's all possible.
Breathtaking scenery. Eastern edge of the Cache Valley. Western slopes of the Bear River Mountains. Wasatch Mountain Range. Mount Logan nearby, 9,700 feet. Snow-capped mountains, just beautiful scenery here in the Rockies. And no score early on. Second possession for Colorado State. Rams need to win today to become bowl eligible. Since they played at Hawaii 13 games, they've got to win 7 to make their first bowl since 08. Pitch play. Vince. Accurate keys to the game here, Arch. What do you have?
Well, the Rams wide receivers, they got to step up. This is a great rushing defense. Got to get separation. Then got to find number 9s. JoJo Natson on offense is a playmaker. And, of course, Kyler Fackrell on defense. Utah State, you got to win on first down. We've seen what Shaquille Barrett can do when they get a great pass rush. And on defense, you got to hold that point at the point of attack by the defensive line.
On second down, play fake. Kevon Cartwright intended receiver Brian Sweet ready to light him up, incomplete. And third down and long coming up here for CSU. Garrett Grayson starting all 10 games this year. Junior from just outside Seattle, a one-time recruit of Louisville when Matt Wells was the quarterback's coach there. We'll tell you that story today. But Jim McElwain, second-year head coach for the Rams, couldn't be happier with Grayson's progression. As you said, Archie's really come along. Third down numbers, there they are. And a key third down early here. Grayson with some pressure. Fires the top to Gilmore. Nevin Lawson drives him out of bounds. Gain of 9 there. Stopped at the 24, needed the 26, and Colorado State's going to punt. After a little bit of thought about that.
They didn't get the first down, Dave, but a really nice job of Garrett Grayson in the pocket. They had pressure right in his face, and he went from one side of the field all the way to the other to find his tight end. But the Aggies on defense doing a nice job making a tackle before he was able to get the first down.
Hayden Hunt punts for Colorado State. JoJo Natson deep to receive. Grabs it right along the sideline at about the 34, and that is where Utah State takes over first and 10 here. We check their lineups. Travis Reynolds, one red-hot receiver, a catch in 19 straight games, recorded his third career 100-yard game of the year in the Aggies' last outing at UNLV. Had 129 yards receiving that game. Offensive line features Jamie Markosian, one of 5 seniors on the O-line. He tells us everyone has had to step up since Chucky Keaton was injured, and they have. Only one conference loss this year for Utah State. True freshman Dale Garrettson. On first down, Joey DiMartino has his first carry, runs it. Shaquille Barrett again, who puts him down immediately. And clearly, Shaq Barrett has come to play today.
Just a physical play again. Eric Schultz, number 66, the right tackle. Look at how Shaquille Barrett, he uses his hands. He pushes him back, falls back inside, and it makes a physical tackle and dumps DiMartino in the backfield. Pretty good start right now by number 56, Shaquille Barrett.
A sack and that tackle for loss already here. On second down, Garrettson fires to Keegan Anderson, incomplete. Bernard Blake lights him up. Third down coming up. CSU defense, Shaquille Barrett, as we've seen already, brilliant season, adding to those numbers. Now up to 20 tackles for loss. Max Morgan, middle linebacker, team leading 99 hits on the year. He talked about explosive plays being a key to limit Utah State. We met with Max last night. Trent Matthews, big season in the secondary, team best 4 interceptions for Colorado State. Third down, pressure. Morgan misses Garrettson, who gets away. The freshman's going to get a first down and a lot more. Garrettson finally shoved out of bounds by Trent Matthews. Nice pickup, though, on the third down conversion. 22 yards for Garrettson.
Just a great job. Max Morgan is going to come pressure right here. And this should be a for sure sack. This is their best player at the second level by the defense. Garrettson, just with a nice little slide to the right, then is able to escape outside, use his legs to pick up a first down. Again, this is some of the moxie, some of the things that they've seen. A lot of confidence in the pocket for the true freshman.
Whistles and flags. And a false start coming here again for Utah State.
False start. Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
That's the center, Tyler Larson. Two-time all-WAC performer, the senior from Salt Lake City when Utah State was in the WAC. Matt Wells and the Aggies entering the Mountain West for the first time this year, and they have really made an impact on this conference. New look, 2 divisions. Championship game coming up on CBS December 7th at 10 Eastern. On first down, play fake. Garrettson lets it go deep downfield, incomplete at the 5-yard line. JoJo Natson, intended receiver. Bernard Blake back deep on coverage.
This is such a great job by Bernard Blake. This isn't his guy. His guy is Travis Reynolds in the slot. But he reads the quarterback, comes off, and makes the great pass breakup downfield. So excellent awareness by the secondary to make a play. Excellent job. Good job, Bernard Blake.
Here's second down. DiMartino lowers his shoulders between the tackles and picks up 4 as he gets to the 46-yard line of Colorado State. Joy, the senior from San Diego, the top rusher for Utah State. He's taken over since Joe Hill was lost with a torn ACL. One of 4 offensive starters out for the year for Utah State.
And this is one of those third long situations, Rhino, that I don't think you want to be in when you got a guy like Shaquille Barrett on one side and Corey James on the other side. There's Shaquille Barrett at the right defensive end position. Let's see how he does on Kevin Wimpy.
Here's that third down. Barrett's coming again, and down goes Garrettson. Joe Kowalik and Shaquille Barrett both got to Garrettson, as Adam Archuleta predicted, partner. You're right on that one, Arch.
Yeah, great speed rush again by Shaquille Barrett. Then they run a game from the other side. Joe Kowalik is going to come right up inside the A-gap, so you have pressure from the outside. And then as Garrettson tries to step up, you see big number 90 sitting there right in his face. Great job of scheming it up on defense and working together on that defensive front.
Jaron Bencher punting to Joe Hensley. Indicates for the fair catch inside the 10 at the 8. And that's where Colorado State takes over when we return to Logan, Utah. Still no score. Pivotal Mountain West matchup. Already the senior from Baltimore, Shaquille Barrett, spectacular off the edge for Colorado State. A sack and a half. He's got 12 for the year to lead the Mountain West.
How many drives has he been out there on? 2 drives?
A couple. Big factor. Not bad.
Uh-oh. It might be a long day on the edge out there by the tackles for the Aggies.
You asked all coaches, Sarge, about that yesterday on both sides. What a factor it would be in early. Shaquille has certainly shown up. First down for CSU, Grayson throwing. Kevon Cartwright makes the catch. Maurice Alexander helped bring him down. Gain of 11.
The tight ends have been a big factor, and Kevon Cartwright is a guy that kind of plays a little bit like a wide receiver. Perfect timing. He spread him out to the outside to get matched up with a free safety, Maurice Alexander, and Grayson with great timing, great connection with the tight end.
Gibbs only 1 rushing yard so far. Here's another carry for the leader of the Mountain West. The flag is down in holding territory. The Bree Bibbs has been nothing short of spectacular. Loss of 1, though, on that run.
Holding, offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Jim Farmer is our referee today. Jared Beard, guilty party, right tackle. Arch, the numbers for Bibbs, incredible. More than 600 rushing yards the last 2 games.
And we talked to the coaches and Jim McElwain and Dave Baldwin, the offensive coordinator, and they said that the fact of the matter is he kind of had to get in the football shape. He didn't play last season. And so to get the timing back, to get the footwork back and the patience and understand what they're trying to do, you can see that he's figured it out quite nicely in the second half.
First down again. Grayson some time. Rashard Higgins A true freshman has the catch, and a flag comes down after the tackle. Gain of 5. Let's check out the marker.
Personal foul. Late hit after the play. Half the distance to the goal. Down is 3.
Well, the referee did not identify the player. We're going to have to find out who it was.
It was the left tackle, Ty Sambrelo, who came in and tried to get a shot at the end of the play.
Second down.
There it is.
Correction. It is second down. Correction.
Was crushed Jake Dowdy there. No question. Right in front of the umpire.
It's
pretty
a fine
easy call.
It's a fine line. You're trying to be physical. You're trying to set the tone, but you got to be smart and not hit the guy after the whistle.
Negates the reception. Chris Woke has his first carry, and he's outside the 10-yard line. CSU struggling mightily on the drive with penalty trouble. Matt Wells, first-year head coach, former offensive coordinator for Gary Anderson. He's now the head man at Wisconsin. Badgers are thinking BCS. The big Bunyan Axe game with Minnesota today. Very long. Pitch goes to Roque, and he's cut down by Vigil. Zach Vigil, the inside linebacker. His younger brother Nick is a starter as well. Defensively, we had a great meeting with Zach yesterday, Arch. He was very clear to us, very businesslike. We are going to shut down this vaunted Colorado State run game.
The linebacking core here, they really epitomize what they're trying to do here at Utah State. You can see these are blue-collar guys. They have a lot of pride in their physicality, the way they play the game. And so far today, there has been no running room for the Colorado State backs.
Hayden Hunt punts again. JoJo Natson waits for things to develop. JoJo still on his feet. He's elusive. And eventually stopped outside the 40-yard line at the 41, 47-yard punt. All the effort from Matt Wells, and JoJo just had a 3-yard return. 69th all-time meeting between Utah State and Colorado State dating back to 1902, and Arch Shaquille Barrett may be making some history of his own here today already. A sack and a half and 3 tackles.
It's been a great season. It's been a great game, and he started it off just right. First, you're going to see him at the top of the screen right here, working on the right guard, right tackle with a sack. He's going to follow it up again against the run, using his hands, doing a great job of leverage. And then 3rd and long, one more time right here. It worked on the right side. Let's try the left side. Great job of using his hands against the left tackle, Kevin Wimpian. So far, this Colorado State Ram defense has come out and just played with a lot of passion.
First down, JoJo Natson on the Sunshine Package. Why is it called a Sunshine Package? Well, he's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Sunshine State. Now my home state, Arch. A bit warmer in Melbourne, Florida right now than here in Logan. Just slightly.
Just a little bit, I would say.
Gain of 1 there. See a lot of that Wildcat or Sunshine Package look with JoJo. Had 2 rushing touchdowns Utah State's last game. Second down. Garrettson. Little time over the middle with Davis on coverage. Trying there for Reynolds. It's incomplete. Late flag comes from the far sideline. And we may have an interference or offensive holding call here against Colorado State.
Pass interference, defense number 26. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Kevin Pierre-Louis was called there. I thought Davis was actually covering Reynolds, Arch.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Kevin Pierre-Louis was even a part of this play. This was Aaron Davis at the point of attack, the linebacker, who maybe went through him. Maybe you can see the left arm right there, and that's where they got him. He got the left arm and kind of raked the elbow, and that's where the pass interference came from.
So first down. DiMartino, stopped by Morgan, gets to midfield. Max Morgan, the junior from Greeley, Colorado. We had a nice meeting with Max last night at the team hotel for Colorado State. He couldn't emphasize enough, as did Weston Richburg, about making a bowl game for Colorado State. It's been so long.
Yep, they've had some lean years here, and that's a big deal. They've really elevated their play this season, and Max Morgan, big reason why this defense has stepped up.
Here's second down. Garrettson firing. DiMartino spins away from one tackle, and Morgan helps polish him off with help from Bernard Blake. Gain of 2 for Joey DiMartino. Does have 1 career touchdown reception. Defensive game so far, each team. Stellar on D. Third down. Garrettson forced from the pocket. Gonna run with it, and spun down about 2 yards shy of the marker. Max Morgan again involved in the tackle, gain of 2. And the Mike linebacker for CSU has been busy early here. Another punt situation, Arch. What is this defense, the Mountain West? What are we seeing here, partner?
The Rams on defense, this is what they're doing. They're attacking very well. They're sitting back and pass, playing with great technique, but when they see the ball carrier, when they see the wide receiver, they're doing an excellent job making those open field tackles. And they're playing a pretty physical brand of football so far this afternoon.
Jaron Bentrud punting to Hansley. He'll let that go, and it goes out of bounds. A nice kick for Jaron Bentrud. Marked at the 4, and Colorado State off the 42-yard punt. Tough field position to start their next drive here in Logan.
Welcome back to Logan. We're scoreless between Utah State and Colorado State, and the early storyline is the dominance of the Aggies D-line against that Colorado State O-line. The previous series, defensive coach or offensive line coach Derek Frazier said, you guys are playing soft out there. Increase the physicality. He wants his linemen to get up, square up on those linebackers. Arch and Dave, really disappointed in the effort. And it was also Richburg, the leader of that line, bring the whole offense together to relay that message.
Hard-nosed type game here, Evan, today. Cold and wind in Logan. Gusting winds over 25 miles an hour right across the field. We could see a low-scoring defensive game here. First down. Bibbs, first big run of the day. Capri Bibbs outside the 20. First down scamper for Capri Bibbs, 130.8 yards per game coming in, leading the Mountain West, gain of 19.
And Evan talked about it. The offensive line, what they want to do is they want to stick on that first level, and they feel that if Capri Bibbs is able to hit the linebacker depth or the secondary, that he's going to be able to do the rest. So they got to focus on that defensive front and let Bibbs do the rest. Nice job right there, getting out from being backed up.
Got to get that shoe back on. They need him. Roque replaces him. Kyler Fackrell strings the play out and a tackle for loss of 3. As we saw top of the broadcast, Fackrell, the freak athlete, 6'5", 245 from Mesa, Arizona, your neck of the woods, Arch, in the Phoenix area. As Bibbs gets the shoe on. Hurry up, Capri. Fackrell's a real difference maker.
And we talked earlier about Shaquille Barrett both doing it against the run and the pass. Of course, Kyler Fackrell able to do both of those. Hasn't had quite the impact off of the edge in the pass rush, but did a nice job over there on the right tackle, Jared Beard, of defeating the block and making the tackle for a loss.
Here's second down. Grayson over the middle, incomplete, looks for Hansley, and Fackrell was right in his face. That tackle for loss a moment ago for Fackrell, his 11th of the year, and a whistle, a flag late again here. Drop from the far side of the field.
And you notice Kyler Fackrell, they're using him a lot in pass coverage, and they're probably best if he's rushing the passer because of that size-speed combination, but they feel with his body type and his athletic ability, they can be more flexible, allow their defense to do just a little bit more, try and confuse quarterbacks by getting him back there in pass coverage on certain down and distances.
After the play, personal foul, defense number 96. That is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
That's Elvis Kamana Mataji, the junior from Maui, Hawaii. Guilty party.
That's a big 15-yarder right there.
There's Todd Orlando, defensive coordinator for Utah State. Got to be concerned with that penalty. first down. Fackrell. The first to Capri Bibbs. No gain officially there. Bibbs entered the day arch needing 162 to tie, 163 to become the all-time single-season rushing leader in CSU history. Cecil Sapp, 2002, 1,601 yards, has the current record. 20 yards so far for Bibbs today. What a season he's had. Here's Capri again. Not much to it. Tries the left side. Rashard Stewart, left cornerback, makes the stop, gain of 2 for Bibbs. Only 40 seconds remaining in the first.
Timeout. Utah State.
And Utah State is taking a timeout.
That is a 30-second timeout.
Always a good idea in my mind to use those timeouts in the first half. Talk strategy. Can't take them with you. NCAA Football Challenge Campus Tour making its way across the country with 32 stops. The tour has a video game area and football skills combine, allowing students the chance to qualify for the video game championship bracket and grand prize of $5,000 while everyone can test their football skills at the Enterprise Car Share Combine. Check out hashtag NCAA Football Tour on Twitter
reset the clock
for more information.
To 45 seconds.
Matt Wells told us yesterday
Please
how important this
reset
game
the clock.
is. They want to be in the conversation with Boise State. They lost to the Broncos head-to-head on our air earlier this year. But Boise's got San Diego State tonight, later on CBS Sports Network, and that could be a tough game for the Broncos.
Yeah, great competition this year in the Mountain West Conference, and you got to love the job he's done after Chucky Keaton went down. The Aggies, they've kept the ball going here. They're in great shape, and tremendous job of coaching by Matt Wells and his staff.
Here's third down. Screen set up. Higgins just dropped right away. Quentin Bird makes a great play defensively for Utah State, and the Aggies defense gets off the field. Gain of 2.
So far in this game, both defenses, we've seen great individual efforts. And what I mean by that is guys that are able to get off the block, whether it's Shaquille Barrett on one side for the Rams or Kyler Fackrell or Rashad Stewart on that run previously. Right there, Quentin Bird doing a nice job of reading his keys, fighting through the traffic, and making the big play on the quick middle screen.
Third punt already for Hayden Hunt with only 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
And then right now, defensive game, so it's a battle of field position. And that's what this first half is going to come down to. Which team wins the field position? Maybe sooner or later they get an advantage and get in scoring and striking position.
Can it be Arch a scoreless first quarter? No score in Logan. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network.